Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC arena. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. Andy Ruiz Jr. He's 6 foot 2 inches tall and will have a reach of 74 inches. And he'll face David Big D Adeleye. What a prospect he is. 6 foot 4 inches tall, and he packs a lot into those 212 pounds.
There's a mad weight difference here. You know what? You're looking at power, you're looking at speed, you're looking at all these things you've got to take into account. When they land, it's going to feel like a mule's kick.
Andy Ruiz Jr. He was the first Mexican-American world heavyweight champion in boxing history, of course, with that huge upset win over AJ. David Big D Adeleye, what a prospect he is, fighting out of London in the heavyweight division, and he packs a lot into those 212 pounds.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shut night.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Imperial, California in the United States, the first Mexican-American heavyweight champion in boxing history, a unified heavyweight champion of the world, the Destroyer, Andy Ruiz Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from London, England, here is Big D, David Adeleye.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
All right, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fight.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. They stop the hook there. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. And he scores with the counter. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
They've got to watch out for that uppercut. We're not seeing a lot of defense. Hook was off target. A perfect counter shot. counter punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Now you've let him back into it.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You're doing good, kid.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just boxing.
The gaps will appear. So good work at that.
Win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
And there's the bell to start round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Good counter-punch. He misses with that jab. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice defense with that jab. Misses with the straight left. When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You got to stick and move and use angles.
There's no saying a good big one will always beat a good little one.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. Good counter punch. Good counter punching. Parries that jab away. That counter punch caught him clean. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. They exchange punches. Missing with that right hook. Misses with the jab. A perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Switched off completely. You've been coasting this fight.
No free shots. Keep smart. So just keep him on the end of the jab.
Be confident. You got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Just stick a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your pop.
Cam, get this boxing back together.
Back the defense, remember what you do. Good work.
Get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you're going to let...
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Jab's working nice.
It's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Beautiful counter punch. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way to a fight.
Counter punching. Nice counter shot. That combination was blocked. Perfect counter shot. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Nice work to block that left uppercut. The perfect counter lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Counter punch. That right hook not connecting. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up. Did you see that? Andy Ruiz is rocked. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing with power shots. Good work.
You breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to focus.
Good work. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back. Here we go again.
Shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand.
Now listen, kid. I need you to go.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Box. Be smart. Get your shots off. Don't give me anything.
Here we go to the 4th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
All right, hook misses. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. They block that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Punch, counter punch. Nice job stopping that uppercut and scoring. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget...
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Good work. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
There's the bell for round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! David Adeleye just took a big shot. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter shot. Throws the uppercut but misses. Does well to block that left jab. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab doesn't score. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What an engine on this fighter, continuing to throw and land power shots. Perfect counter shot. Oh my word, Adeleye in some serious trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
throw a shot, they get countered. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Put it back on him this round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take it.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching up immediately.
There's the bell to start round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can tell one. Oh, wait a minute. Andy Ruiz looks like he's in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work your defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Swing and a miss with that hook. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Well done with that counter shot. Incredible work rate. That counter punch caught him clean. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Blocks that left hook. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. There's a counter shot. Nice job by him to block that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time they throw it, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Great round. Now relax. Relax.
That confidence way. Go out, the first minute, stick my hand in the jab.
That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few.
Stop him in his tracks. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've got
Round 7, here we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They stop the hook there. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Good counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Adeleye rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
starting to make mistakes and he's switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Round. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
They can't land that punch. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Well done with that counter shot. Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. Counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Is David Adeleye going to go down? Avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought this...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Slick.
Smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on each power shot.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about
What are you doing? You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
There's the bell to start round 9. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. Good defense there to stop that hook. They exchange punches. They block the jab. That counter shot lands. Trying to land that jab. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Beautiful counter punch. Adeleye rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is a rope place to fall asleep.
Can they figure out the combination to this set?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got a whole thing without a steam.
It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Punch, counter punch. last round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Man,
Get this boxing back together. I need you to go back out there.
those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. All right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
And here comes the 10th round. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Missing with the hook. Only catching air with that hook. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That hook doesn't score. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so
And that was a heavyweight shot that put Big D down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.